And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about
wide open spaces. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Dyer. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll do it himself. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The offense changing the play. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Boyd. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Trojans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia State's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun.
Breaks into the open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Panthers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Grab behind the line. It's Avery. Hard running there. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Got a man. It's Robinson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen and pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And how about that on 3rd down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the 1st.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. 3rd down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the 1st down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw at Stanley. He wants it all. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Making side adjustments here. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Let's talk for a minute about Troy. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program that's...
Picked off. A turnover in their own end. He's brought down. A short return to the defense. Comes out on top with a pick. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Keith. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Quarterback running on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That brings him to within 1.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, we're still happy to get the field.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's Dyer. Sings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
Jukes his way for more. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And they can't make the connection.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Stop just inside the 25. Will mark mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point is good. Getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Stanley. Flips it out on the screen. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Special teams coming through.
This game is hilarious.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that
Yo, bro, my quarterback is really pissing me off. Nigga cannot make a pass right now. It's actually blowing my mind, bro.
Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense.
Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the
Like,
first
all
down.
you have to do is just throw it up.
Feeling awfully good after that big play. He might want another play. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's complete. Touchdown, Troy. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try this time. Makes the grab. It's McGee.
Wow,
Nice.
nigga holds on to that.
But leaves it a little short of the first down. The Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their...
Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Troy. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Look out, he's got room. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that.
Wait, I never changed my settings. So, no wonder they just been able to run the ball like that.
Line, it's 1st and 10.
Insane.
Quarterback keeper slithers into space, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And listen, QB job number one, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And
Yeah.
back the ball will come out to the 25-yard
I think I'm gonna retire from Marvel Rivals, bro. I think it's just time that I retire from that game. Put my jersey up.
Defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll pull it on the read.
Oh, wow.
He decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got to...
Going for it all. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He got enough space, and he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, it's Stanley. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The kick is on its way. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll keep it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Steps away to find some room. Finding open areas. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
This is obviously not a
You don't turn around for the ball.
2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Pulls it, fires complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Stanley. Here's the pressure. Caught over the middle, it's Robinson. Gets it to the 37, clock stops to move the chains. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown.
Wow.
Georgia State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
They really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Rush is on him. With the catch, it's Robinson. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Troy! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. To the air, it's Stanley. Bringing the heat. Gonna try to get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Washington. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
That's caught. It's Avery. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Stanley. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Fires to the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He got it. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 10 to UCLA. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Good timing on the quick out. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. It's Tate. Inside the 35. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Dyer. The quick out. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Touchdown, Troy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. At the 35, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll give it to the back. Jukes his way for more.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those those 5 guys are up front, to get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. A fairly short distance here toward the sideline, not his best work. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds the tight end. Push down for the tackle. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. Took care of it himself. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. And the Trojans are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tate. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Because they don't like you, Nig.
They go back to work in the final period.
It's because you're black.
He'll do it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And you're seeing his dynamic.
Thank you, because I am streaming.
On the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage. And the
I'm glad you didn't say the word, bro. I'm streaming, bro.
The offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Trojans. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about
Well, we're going to be 9-1, guys. 9-1, 9-1.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight.
Thank God my quarterback is not going to transfer.
This time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little...
And they get to the quarterback.
Wow, we have 9 sacks in one game. It's insane.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Finds enough room to get to 21 before going out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete to the left. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. lowers those pads. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. He'll pull it on the read. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup.
I mean, my quarterback has 261 rushing yards.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just got to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
On the run, still looking. Makes the catch. It's Walters. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. And the Trojans have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Caught near the sticks, it's Boyd. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll pull it. Oh, he's got some space. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. The Trojans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Troy. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss, and now about to
Wait, what?
9-1.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws, and he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Whole lot easier after that penalty. It's 3rd and 2. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Got it behind the line. It's Murray. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Avery. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
When you run the football and then throw in the play action, it's such a tricky thing for the defense. Do I play run? Do I come up fast? It opens those holes right behind the linebackers and between the safeties to make the passing game just a little bit easier.
Gets it to him on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw the bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They just keep firing. Here's a heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but that really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. And this young signal caller is playing well beyond his years. He's been elite in every aspect. He's thrown the ball on time. He's made big plays down the field. He's punched it in when they've gotten opportunities. You just couldn't ask for anything more. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. On the move at the 30. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to take off. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. The play action fake. Under fire. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. starts the drive trying to go up top. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the fourth.